She could teleport
Greetings
you.
and salutations, everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, what up?
Hello.
Hello.
And welcome to the next episode of Edge of Twilight, Path of Hades, episode 27.
Oh,
I'm so excited.
I'm ready, baby.
I'm salutating.
Henshin a go-go, baby.
I made a note, a section in the notes for the reviews and loot.
Nope.
I'm manifesting our destiny.
Yes.
Manifesting destiny, okay. Well, let's do this. So,
Yes!
who's gonna hit me with the recap?
I will do it. I've got the recap.
Okay.
Okay, last time, upon entering the Vision's inner sanctum once again in the sarcophagus, we ran in and blitzed as hard as we can to try and do as much damage in as little time as possible. It was very apparent that Noel was the proper choice this time for a companion, and we are all very glad that she was convinced to come along. After many back and forths, Luca, ran in, removed all of the clones with incredible amounts of damage, exploding in black tendrils of shadow, and with no clones to speak of, Vision appeared to be on the back foot, quickly generating more clones, attempting more different strategies. As we ran around and flew on our various flying mounts, I have not been entirely useful, and in fact at this point I suspect that doing nothing would be better than trying to shoot with my arrows, as last time I tried to do this, Vision teleported in front of Melee, which was trying to be not there in front of Vision. My apologies. As the combat continued, Vision came onto the bridge, and there was much fighting there, which now has resulted in both Havaris and Seno, who are trying to fly away, getting Seno knocked out as he drops Havaris. Havaris was caught by a spirit dragon summoned by Syrah, and Seno is currently very, very slowly floating down into the oblivion. And now we are looking to finish this as quickly as we can, and hopefully save our compatriots. This time on Edge of Twilight, Path of Hades.
Very good. Inspiration for you. Rock and roll.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Alright, let's rock. Melee,
Yeah.
it is your turn.
Quick question at the start of my turn.
Yeah.
How much, because I can't reference my notes, how much damage on average would Vezin do if I shot with Quicken and she might teleport to me and try to slap me?
Like damage on her melee, on her ghost fire?
Mm-hmm.
The attack looks like this.
Oh, I can live through that. That's fine. All right. So we'll take
average of 3d6 is like 13.5 plus 9. It's like, yeah, it's about 20 damage.
I can take that. That's fine. So we're going to do what we do. We're going to use the Quicken at the start of the round and fire off the missiles. The first one will hit me, and then the remaining 6 will hit Vision. So that one's mine. Oof.
5
Doesn't
turns,
hurt at all. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And
the
have
one
the exploding one on yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 9, 12, 16, 19, 23 damage. Damage dealt.
Okay. Then is Vezin going to retaliate with anything? Since she took damage?
Thinking about it. Yeah. Hey,
Hey,
how's it going?
well, I'm quite upset with you.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Yeah, whatever.
I can't attack you because the action ends. My triggered effect's already passed, so you can continue.
Okay.
I have to take damage to do that, which means that the action's already been resolved. So.
All right, cool. So I think I'm going to back up some up there, apparently, where the little hand is. I'm going to look at my battle master and see that she's pointing up over here somewhere. And I'm going to back away.
Oh, that will provoke.
That's fine.
You have slow.
Oh yeah, never mind. That is not on my sheet. So, yeah.
I don't think you have weakened.
I
I
have
know you
weakened.
have blind. Oh, you do have weakened. Okay.
I have weakened.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's just not blind.
Okay.
I am not blind, it seems.
Well, with a rootin' tootin' toilin' shootin', we're going to use our chant.
Yes!
Yes. And then we are going to also use, hopefully, the Starlight Missile at level 4. Pew pew. Nice. That one will go to me. And then the other 5 will go to Vizen. But I actually also would like to Power Surge, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, here are the other 5... Well, wait. Because I'm chanting. Here are the other 7 darts, because it's 8 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I think it gets doubled for Power Surge, right? Or it gets doubled for Chant. It should be 16, correct?
Chant is what doubles it, yeah.
Yeah. So that would be the regular. Here come the other 8 for chanting. 1, 2. Only 2 splits. Okay, how much damage is that total going to Vezin?
Enough that I think you should reroll it.
Yeah, that looked like a pretty low shot.
So using a reroll?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. In that case, let me clean some stuff up here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, reroll time.
Okay, first one to me.
Hold on.
Sorry. You said reroll time and I was ready.
Continue.
Okay, here come the other 15 shots. All right, that's better. 1, 2, 3.
Should be
4
3.
splits.
3 or 4?
4 splits.
Oh, let me check. 1,
4
2,
splits.
3, 4. Yeah, it's 4 splits.
Okay.
2 splits.
Much better.
Alright, here we go. 8, 13, 17, 23, 28, 32, 33, 37, 41, 46, 49, 53, 57, 60, 70, 74, 77, 79, 83. teleport back here.
Okay.
Is she at 77 HP now?
81.
81.
Well, either way, my other quicken can go off or should go off because I fired with an astral spell. So,
Let's go, baby!
here we go. 1 to me. And then the other 6 to Vezin.
Nice.
1, 2,
3
3,
splits.
4 more splits?
Yeah, 4, because of the 5 and 1 on you, yeah.
Yeah, okay, 4 splits. 1, 2, 3. Oh, nice.
1 more. 8, 11, 16, 19, 24, 27, 30, 32, 37. I will stay where I am, and I will attack Havaris. Oh wait, no, that was your triggered. Never mind.
That was my triggered.
Yeah.
But what?
What's her HP now, Arcadum?
HP is 41.
Okay, thank you.
By the way, it should be noted that I'm actually like negative altitude. I'm still at the level below the bridge. I'm just over here. All right, and that's it for me.
Clap.
Mulu.
I will hold my action to attack at the very end of the round with my bow.
Don't do it. That's an action to hold your action.
I won't do it. Never mind. I will.
So you will
not do
slap
that.
him in the face with the foam finger that says
Ow,
"Go
ow,
green"
ow,
on it.
ow, ow, yes, okay, I will put away the bow. That will be my turn.
That's saving throw.
You can hear the slightest faint of Skyfall playing. Volcano slowly descending. That's saving throw. That's a pass. Next.
You've fallen another 60 feet. Or you're 120 feet away.
Oh. Okay.
That's for Sano. He's feather falling.
I was wrong. Let it be known.
Damn. Okay. Is 120 feet below, correct? Yeah. 120 feet.
I was gonna
Alright.
just tell Arcadum what the plan is and he'll do all the math.
I was literally about to say, plan is to pick up Sano. Like, swan dive and get him. So if... Oh, wrong thing selected.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to grab him. I have 260 feet total. I'll be able to grab him, right?
Well, flying down is 260 because you have 130 base. So 65 of it was used moving horizontally instead of vertically, but you've got plenty to reach him. So.
Okay. So 65 was used.
Well, 65, and then you use the rest of that to go down. So your movement pretty much stops there.
Well. Okay, so currently I am 120 feet below.
Yeah, you got 40 feet left.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, which direction do I want to go? Do you want to get back on that platform, my boy? Or do you think that'll matter for you?
I think you should just go further down.
Yeah.
Stay out of her radius.
I don't think my position matters.
Okay, I just wanted to go over that.
Yeah.
Alright, then I will use the remaining of my movement to be, I believe, 140? Because that's 40 feet. And it's double, so yeah, 140 below.
Hit.
Yeah. And I believe that's my actions. There's not really much I can do.
Alright then. Pass turn.
Oh wait. One thing for Sano, you have that syringe, right? On you? That
Let me look.
healing syringe?
I do, but if you use it,
Don't
That's
use it,
an
we're gonna
action,
kill it.
right?
We're gonna kill it.
you
Yeah.
heal Vision, so don't.
Okay, I was just curious about that, but yeah.
Yes,
Pass my
but
turn.
yes, I have.
I have a quick question.
Alright, what's up?
Is Tactician active for this fight?
It is not.
Okay.
No.
Cunning,
did you
Lord,
count-
Deadly, Ruthless, Villain, Digital, Angel.
Okay, so maybe Villain would count against it, but Power Surge should have also done my character level in damage to Vizen, which would be 10. Did she take that or no? And is it too late to apply that damage?
I just applied it, it's fine.
Okay, thank you.
You want to give Null's action to Havaris? I think I can end this.
No, I want her to lightning bolt.
Okay.
Unless, can you end it in your 2 actions?
2
thought-
Cone of Cold should do it.
I'd rather chance the lightning because it's double damage to her, and she can't roll to avoid it.
What?
I agree with just fine.
Yeah,
Why
she
can't
gets,
she roll
she
to avoid
still
it?
gets a save.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
not
but
the
it's-
1d4.
Well, that wouldn't be
Which-
the case for Cone of Code anyway. That's an
Yeah,
area of
a
effect.
Cone of Cold is not double damage because it's digital.
Yeah, but
And we'll
2 Cone
we'll
of
both
Codes
appear.
would do more damage, though.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, it's a D8. It's a D8 base.
Oh, my apologies. Okay,
Yeah.
do the one that does more damage.
Cool. Want to give me both your actions then?
Sure thing.
All right. I will pull up the Shifting Sands wand and point it at Vizen, and
Back up.
it's over.
Oh wait, you can't. You
I-
can't. The dragon doesn't move. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. This should work anyway. Point the wand at Vizen and say, hold on. Vizen, more like reason. And bam.
Alright, the spell fails because of that pun.
Ah,
Thumbs down.
One
Unmuted
10d6
to laugh.
damage.
that is ice cold.
I put up with a lot. Not anymore.
Oh,
I deserve that.
That is fair. Alright. 8d8. Rolling save. Pass save. 20.
What is that? 11 HP.
11 hit points.
Let's go, books.
Second
Finish it.
cone.
Oh yeah.
it's a dex
Second.
save and not a con save?
Oh, it is a
It is
con
a-
save. It is a con save. No, you're right. 13 plus my con of 2 is 15, which is it fails. That's full damage 40.
Oh.
That was the other reason why Cone of Code was good against her.
Mm-hmm.
Hell
Yes.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Blast her
Slap.
again, and I say, Reason,
Did it-
more like reason.
Did it do it?
But I
Okay.
say it a bit louder.
Okay. So, in the last few fleeting moments, Avaris will summon forth a Cone of Cold, which will strike against Vision twice. The hard light form begins to weaken and break apart into icy shards as Vision is defeated.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah, guys! I knew we could
Yay.
do it in a turn. I knew it.
Did it?
How many rounds did we take? 4!
Yeah.
Is
I
that a
helped.
record?
I helped, guys. Look.
It only
did a
takes
great job.
Scooby-Doo-Bop-Bee-Bop.
Good job, guys.
Very
job,
good.
everybody.
Very good.
God, I can't wait for the loot rolls.
Oh my god, we're gonna spend half of the session just for the loot rolls.
RP.
Very.
Ready? My arms are
Yes.
open.
Alright, so As the digital sarcophagus begins to break apart, Trep on the outside immediately bypasses the weakened Vizen's corrupted security protocols, and a purge begins. Null, now having free form over the digital space, is able to return the party to the waking realm safely.
Sick.
Right. Just a second. Now I get to play this music.
I don't think I've heard this before.
Ooh,
This is nice.
so calming.
Is it similar to last time? We're all freshened up.
So everyone returns to their bodies, their digital manifestations, pieces of their mind, exhausted but victorious. Trep will immediately move towards the sarcophagus and begin the purging protocols, the complete ones, now that you're no longer inside. Noel will take a seat down as everyone sort of gathers around and in a shared sense of awe. At this point, Grief will re-enter. Sir! The Onyx are here! Hold them back for as long as you can. I'm almost done. Outside, you can hear the sounds of fighting. Sound of vessels being fired as the Onyx are descending on the Guild of Avarice. However, with the final few strokes of Taladonic inputs, sarcophagus begins to glow. A shifting miasma of digital energy bursts outward. A protective sphere will begin to surround the guild hall. And then, slowly but surely, an index pops up and out of the sarcophagus as Trep will retrieve it. We don't have much time. Gather everything we can. The rest of you, follow me. And all around you, you will see that the people living within the guild's hideout begin to move with supplies. Handsome barks along.
Zero
All
will
right.
take up here.
Okay. Trep will call to Havaris. You there, Seraph.
Yes, Trip.
You said that you had a safe place.
Yes, it is not too far from this location.
Where exactly is it?
I'll give him a good idea.
The old town, south.
The old town south of here. Not a far walk.
He'll nod. We have a way there. We built a lot of secret tunnels underneath this base, just for this sort of occasion. Come on, everyone. And you will see that Caution and Denial and Null and Hazard and Grief, all of them, begin to open a series of trap doors beneath the floor, leading to the escape routes. And using the party's direction, they will flee with you towards the temple.
No onyx left on the ground to eat? Question mark.
Huh?
Any onyx on the ground to eat? Question mark.
No.
Okay.
We're going through like secret tunnels, right?
Yeah.
Secret tunnel.
Okay.
Me and Raids.
You get to do it once. Secret tunnel!
How are lizard braids just locked in?
They just connected.
So, dun, dun.
I like that trepidation opens trapdoors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say trapdoors?
Yes.
Man. Well, it's not just me. Get him.
It's better than freezing.
That is not true.
Alright. That should be loading into the map.
I am in.
Loaded.
Wonderful. This is what we call home for now, Trap. If anything, I want to show you to somebody. He's moving kind of a hurry to the temple. Do I see Minsha in here?
Well, hold on. Before that, Trap will look towards the rest of his people. While I follow Havaris, the rest of you secure the perimeter. And each of them will spread out to ensure that no black onyx were able to follow them. Denial's gonna go up here. Use his
She's
sniper
cool like
rifle.
that.
I need to
You
know
should go on the
for
train
my,
rock.
For my roleplay Arcadum, was it like an arcade refresh? Is she in her human form or is she looking corrupted? Syrah. Because she started to get corrupted in that digital fight.
No, you're not more corrupted.
Sorry. That's not what I meant. When we came out and we restarted the fight, it was like an arcade refresh. Did that happen when we left the digital space?
Yeah.
Okay, so she looks purely human right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I'm locked in.
Alright, Trep, we'll follow you.
Varus will begin kind of quickly walking over to the temple. Minsha, are you in there, Minsha?
Behind one of the stone tablets, you'll see she'll kind of peek. Is it safe?
He'll smile. It is safe, yes. In fact, we brought friends, Minsha. This is trepidation.
He'll give a little wave. Oh, hello!
Trepidation.
Who is typing
I
up
would
a
like-
storm in the background?
Oh, that's me.
Trep, I would like to introduce you to the Watcher of Menzo Zoranzan.
He will give a kind of over-the-top sweeping bow to the child. She will kind of bashedly, do a little wave. So, this is the temple that you told me of.
This is where we are keeping the indexes safe for now. And now, with reason, do believe you have purged it, properly.
I did the best that I could. I don't know if there's any guarantee that it worked. But it's better that it's here than fallen into the hands of those damned onyx.
It is most certainly. And we have our own way to purify, if you wish to go that route as well. Otherwise, we may inspect the index. We may try it.
He'll take a moment and look at the index. Then he'll look upon Havaris and say, "You think the temple can purify the rest of her?"
He'll nod slowly. It worked for the others.
I want to trust that you're right. I really do. Suppose you have proven yourselves worthy of it.
I know that look. I was once you. Scattered to hand over the index of one I believe to be so beyond me, but these adventurers have showed me that trust, well placed, can have much benefit.
Very well. I shall hazard to trust you. And will give the index to Havaris.
He'll carefully take it in his hands and begin to examine it.
The index looks pretty much the same as the others that you've seen. Their design isn't greatly differing, although the designs on the front of it, or I should say, its shape and form are not distinctly different from the others. But there are some esoteric designs on the outside, a slight twinge of personality added to each of the indexes to make them unique from one another, where you are essentially holding the digital equivalent of a soul. It is warm to the touch, having been recently purged. It doesn't look like it does not look to be as damaged as Menzo Zaranzin's was, which does give you a bit of hope that it might be fully recovered.
Very well. Are you prepared to possibly speak with these and once more?
Trep will nod.
Very well. Varus will slowly walk up and will gently place it in the mechanism.
All right. As you place the index within the temple, there is a surge of energy as slowly the hard light is resummoned. Until finally, the digital form of Vizen is called into its physical manifestation. The shifting smoke around her form, now no longer turning against you in rage, you're able to take a moment to appreciate her almost bizarre beauty of smoke and humanoid forms shifting in many facets. And then, much to your relief, Vizen speaks with a soft and gentle voice. Thank you. You have freed me from a fate far worse than deletion. My apologies of the harm that I caused you in such a state. I thank you, Seraph, for the freeing of my mind. Slowly, Vizen will then turn towards Trepidation. I thank you, Scion. Your commitment kept my program from being overwritten. Trepidation is on the ground, prostrating before what is essentially their deity. Please rise. Trepidation will do so. He will call out, Almighty Vizen, what guidance do you have for us? What should we do? Oasis has been shattered. There is a dark force that corrupts the Great Ones. Please, what guidance do you offer? There is much that you do not know. I suspect these people, the Seraph, will know more. I shall speak to them, not to ignore you, but because time is of the essence. Trepidation will then prostrate himself once more. As you wish, my lady. whenever you need. Varus is your name, correct?
Correct.
I sense the Maltosian signature. You are more than a simple seraph.
He'll look down and absorb that for a second. Yes.
Very well. Please, place your hand upon this signature. We shall see if you can unlock my restricted memories.
With a determined look, he will place out his hand and place it upon it.
Okay, secret time. So, one of the many secret paths that I have written into this story is this one. Because you chose to defeat Wiesen, although she was optional, and because you were able to acquire Maltosian credentials, in this case, a literal Maltosian, you were able to unlock Wiesen's true purpose for having been sent as a stowaway upon the Bandian expedition.
Oh shit.
Flashes of light begin to manifest around Wiesen. Bits and pieces of information of Taladonic text begin to flow across it. Those of you that can read it are able to see that they are documentations of what appears to be a political and even militaristic outlook. It would seem that Wiesen is here to ensure the success of the Bandian expedition. More specifically, you will also see a familiar signature for Syrah. Syrah will read that one of the documents flashing in this manifested space is signed Valus Dane.
Is she able to, pause these documents as they go by?
You can just grab them out of the air.
Oh, they're just floating around? Okay. She'll move up, and, in a non-threatening way, she'll grab the old VD. What's it say?
The information reveals that the Bandian expedition was happening during the fall of Maltos. One of the many desperate attempts to save their people, the Maltosians thought to send an expedition to Band to not only act as a secondary colony, but to also provide aid to Ragdar, which during this time had not yet become a rebellious state. However, Valus Dane, being one of the fractured pieces of Taladon, designed Wiesen with the expressed purpose to act as a bridge between these two peoples, Maltosian and Ragdar, in the hopes that this bridge might be able to strengthen old alliances and to dissolve potential skirmishes. Wiesen is an agent of peace, sent specifically to slowly but assuredly manifest and manipulate the other angels to ensure that none of their Maltosian war protocols would activate. However, it would seem that unfortunately, due to Wiesen's separation from the other angels, she was unable to complete her mission. But this is also appeared to be an act of providence, for by her lack of connection to the other angels, she was also not corrupted, as the others were by the presence of Hades. And so Wiesen will then say, "It is within my form that I possess a Ragdarian program, one that may yet be a balm to the madness. The others are slowly losing themselves. They are regressing into maddening states of violence. A core protocol to protect the Bandian expedition. I possess one piece of this protocol, but in order to ensure that each of my other brethren might be reprogrammed, we must seek the physical access port. And she then reveals... Bum 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 bum. I love this song.
Is this my Taladonic Tower to the south?
No.
Okay. Another secret side quest?
Secret tunnel.
More like a unlock of a side of alternate ending, I guess. You want to look at it that way?
I like it.
Hold on, I gotta open up lots of stuff here. Okay.
Oh, expedition, you guys. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
She will continue and say, the physical access port can be found in this area, and she will pull up a map of the area which has been updated with the local slang and tongue. It is found in a place called Doldoran.
Is that where my boyfriend is?
I think so, yes.
Please say yes. I'm looking. Pause everything. I must know. It is where my boyfriend is. Okay. Yeah! Continue.
Anyway, if the physical port is accessed with my program, I believe that the current corruption may be overwritten. Perhaps the madness is not the fate of my fellow angels.
Sierra's non-eyebrows will raise up. Are you saying that the corruption for all of the angels, including Hades, you could override that?
Uncertain, but
Degree of
possible.
possibility.
Current degree of success, 67%.
She'll nod to herself. It's a fairly high chance. Sierra will dash a tear that was in her eye, thinking about... So, did she... I'm assuming the way you worded that, Valisdane made this angel.
It would seem so.
Okay. Yeah, she'll dash a tear away, realizing exactly who's in front of her. She'll clear her throat. Vizen, could you speak of your creator?
Negative. Parts of my memories have been deleted by my creator.
She'll nod to herself. Your objective, it is an honorable one. One I would like to help with. But there's more than just me. She'll look at who's lurking in the doorway. She'll try to beckon them forward.
Melee is floating angrily next to not Luca.
I was lumped in.
Not Luca offers his arm or hand to her.
She'll take it.
He just
Sure, there's
floats over with her.
there's a lot of ghosts in that doorway.
Let's hang out here for a while.
Let's haunt here for a while.
In this
else?
quarter, this very
Oh.
dark quarter.
Fine, I'll wait, I guess. But anyway, Miss Vizen, what's going to raise your chances of success with your protocol switch in that other place?
Highest rate of success achieved when physical access port. can be combined with my program. Once complete, it has the potential to overwrite the violence.
Sierra's got a map of Band that she has been painstakingly making battle plans. She'll put her hand over where she intends to consume a shitload of souls. You know, don't look at that. From here to
What is this?
Doldrin.
What is this marked with many souls? What does this circle mean?
From here to Doldrin, if they were to go on foot, what are generally the angels that they would be going by?
Define foot. Do you mean literally walking?
Mounts, a car, a clown car, question
Okay.
mark.
Okay.
Not
Well,
teleporting.
including Oasis. Oh, hold on, let me get my old map tools map open. Good lord.
Going into the depths, into the olden days.
Yeah, back
From
to the deep
Oasis
notes.
to Doldrin. Okay. Ready for a new list.
I love notes that are deep.
Give me a second, I gotta open up old map tools. God.
I'm so proud of us, you guys.
That was
Season and fourth
good.
turn. Good job, you guys.
Making shit,
yeah.
everybody.
Agreed.
Is that our record?
It could be,
Well,
I'm not sure.
I mean, but it
For
did
late
take
game
us,
boss
like,
fight? Yeah.
2 sessions.
Yeah,
to
we
get-
gotta count all the rounds in first try.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
like, I would count it as beginning to end of like a boss battle.
all right.
I consider the first attempt the failed effort to get Sano some honor.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
My honor.
We didn't blitz the first time
My
because we were trying
disappointment-
to make Sano fancy.
Mm-hmm.
My
I feel
disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Oh no.
Alright. So, the angels that you could encounter traveling from Oasis to Dolderon is as follows. Dark and Light, which is here.
Mm-hmm.
The angels located in Magiskarn, which is Horus and Giltarius. And there
Oh,
is
boy.
also the roaming Hadrian, of course, as always.
Okay.
Of course.
You can always just run into Hadrian no matter where you go. And then you can go, yeah, because after that is Dolderin. So that is Sespark, July, and Hex Tremamir.
She just cut off in her mind.
Yeah.
It's July, guys. July.
My boyfriend.
Excitement deletes herself. Ah!
Yeah.
I'm gonna be really sad if we finish this whole campaign and he doesn't even have an appearance.
Oh.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Well, I think these are more medium to long-term objectives. She's looking more at the group here. If we are to finish the immediate short term, it would be Dark and Light and securing Oasis. What do you all think?
I believe that could be our next move. Dark and Light, yes.
I think that's downright foolish of us. We had a hard enough time with Vezin. I don't want to go up against Dark and Light right now, but then again, I don't want to do much of anything right now. And she gives a very pointed glare at not Luca.
I agree. Maybe we could hold off a little bit, especially since the Black Onyx seem to be very, very excited right now.
Sarah will tug on her right ear like she's giving a secret message to Not Luca, and realizing that Not Luca's not even looking at her, she'll just say out loud, Doctor, I think she's asking for, your greater restoration.
Oh, yes, of course, sorry. Actually, no. Never mind. I was just thinking about something else. All right. Here we go. You know the protocol. Hand out.
She gives the hand that's been holding on to his elbow this entire time.
Oh, he let go of that, but he'll grab it again.
She did.
All right, here's the rush. And the gold energy that's usually reminiscent of when he channels order, which comes from his chest, starts to flow down his arms, almost like encapsulating his body. And it slowly flows into Melee as his eyes glow gold, and he greater restorations Melee. I'll put that in the chat for you.
Ah, thank you.
No problem, as promised.
Well, okay. I still don't want to go against Dark and Light right away. We did have a little bit of trouble here with Vision. No offense, Miss Vezin, of course. But I realize they're like some of the last ones left in this city, but I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't feel confident.
If the longer we wait, the reserves to the Voidka, they will remain broken. The people
No,
will be in danger.
I know. Sooner the better.
Cannot turn from this challenge.
Well, I'm thinking about y'all too. You're probably going to get affected by it worse than I am.
What? How do you mean?
A brief flicker of the devil and Sierra will squint her eyes at the two lazy melee people. Ethan, Dark and Light. What do you know about them?
My knowledge of my fellow angels has been limited due to my lack of connection.
Are you able to detect the Voidka levels in Oasis?
I cannot provide accurate analysis, but from my exposure to the air, I can tell it has increased exponentially from last I felt the air.
Avaris, we can ask for Dare.
Yes. If need be. Do you believe? I have not experienced 2 indexes at once to be revealed. The interaction of such would be fascinating.
Havaris, do you think the temple has enough power to do this at the same time?
More apt. She'll look at Trep. Trep, the draw on the... She'll just say it, assuming he knows what it is. The draw on the ley lines, is that something the Onyx monitor?
I know not what you mean.
Oh, right. Manifesting to God near each other, is that something the Onyx would notice?
If such a thing is even possible, undoubtedly so. He will then look around at the temple. It is with great providence that this place is in the old part of town. How secret you might be able to remain here, well, I couldn't
The Onyx
say.
know. The Onyx know of our location.
Then it is even more so succinct that you must act.
Then I suppose we ask what we need of Vizen, swap to Radari to understand our timeline, and plan from there.
You have done excellent work, Prep, keeping Vizen the way she has for so long. Thank you for not giving up.
He'll nod. Unused to the praise.
Here we'll go back to Vizen. Let me think here out of character. So Vizen was meant for peace negotiations between the Taladoni and the Ragdarians.
Well, more specifically between Band and Ragdar.
Mm-hmm. And it was to send aid. Aid in the form of what? So if we get to that, I'm trying to see what does Vizen oversee? Like, what's the knowledge, strategic knowledge we can get from her to help us figure things out? It seems like the right path. Like, what was the type of aid she was supposed to secure? What do you guys think? Out of character.
Well, I mean, she had the one piece of the purifying. I don't even know the word to call it.
Program.
Sure, yeah, the cleanse program. I mean, that's she came with those instructions, right?
That's true. She did mention one piece, so there's a natural question of what other pieces. Okay, I'll put down questions for Vizen. I'll make a quick list here.
Which she revealed the other one, I guess, in Doldrin.
Yeah, is it just a physical port, or are there, like, do other angels have a piece? Is it buried? Are needed for the cleanse program. Okay. What aid was Vizen to send back to Ragdar? Okay. What else we got?
I guess, did we ever ask Trep how they first came across Vizen?
I don't think we have.
Like, how it was discovered? I think that could be worth looking into as well.
Well, that so that you kind of already know. Remember that the angels here act as deities, and the people here have been born under them. The sarcophagus that Vizen was stored in was where, like, Trep's ancestors had her.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see.
So Trep could potentially be born as a Ragdarian. Yeah, Sierra's got questions for Trep. I was going to do those later.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, all the Bandian people are multiple generations of descendants from the original crew.
Right, I guess that
Could
makes
ask,
sense.
what other locked memories? We could try that. Why was she in Oasis? That was probably more just where she crash landed.
Uh-huh.
What?
I think, yeah, the biggest thing is with her cleanse program, right? That's like her main function.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I don't think that was her main. Well, no, you're right. Because
I'll re-clarify, because you guys are partially correct. I want to make sure that my explanation was clear. Her true purpose was to serve as an external influence point to enact peaceful negotiations between Ragdar and the Bandian people of from Maltos.
Oh, it was to make Band a third party, essentially?
It was to ensure that war would not come to Band, and that the Maltosian people of Band wouldn't attack Ragdar. Because at the time that this was happening, Ragdar was not yet a rebellious state, although there were certainly whispers of it, as Valisdane is, one of the leaders of the rebellion. So he probably knew what was up.
Okay.
But he also knew that Maltos was failing. That's why people were exiting it en masse, right? So that was the intention of Vizen, was to act as an influencing agent for the other angels who have a more rigid programming from their Maltosian roots, because they were built by the Maltosians, and to ensure that their warlike protocols would not activate, and that Band did not destroy Ragdar, and that Ragdar didn't destroy. It was a prevention of war. So technically, Vizen is a diplomat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The avarice consumption is that Vizen has the unique factor to manifest other angelic abilities in order to influence them. So her corruption, which wasn't direct to Hades, was the madness of her unfulfilled purpose, which is why her absolute territory is mine, mine, mine.
I thought it was also very fitting that it was that's something Valisdane would have done.
Yeah.
For benefits against themselves.
Yeah. So there's all that. But yeah, that was what her actual purpose is, was to serve as a diplomat, essentially, between Ragdar and Band.
Okay.
And the unique point of access that she has So the program that she has that allows her to influence other angels is now available, but it has a missing piece. Because right now all of the angels are corrupted by Hades or are fucking mad because they are in their, like, war state. They're in a war lockdown, which is why so many of them are hostile, right? So the peaceful protocols that Vizen has can be enacted, but first they need a physical access point, which means that they need a physical access point on the to these warlike protocols. And since you know in Doldoran, who is the most warlike in Doldoran?
My boyfriend.
The fucking gun. So.
Are you telling me that the physical access point is actually with Hextremamir?
That is what I'm alluding to, yes.
Oh no!
So we have to go
The
beat him up
cutoff.
easily. So we just have to go and beat him up, and yeah, good.
Yeah, that's all you have to do.
Jeez.
Cool.
I'm so excited. I'm blowing bubbles in my lemonade.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the intention. Is that if you want to have the ability to cure the angels, and perhaps looks at camera, have the good ending, or the most good ending, then you're gonna have to do it the hard way.
Okay. So it was not an implication that there's other pieces to the cleansing program that's a dead end. It's just her and a physical point.
Well, that is the other piece. There isn't, like, other program pieces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. I thought it was a puzzle.
She has the program and she needs to upload it, and there's...
Okay.
Because she needs to upload it to turn off the warlike state that all of the angels are in, which means she needs to access the main security program, which is the fucking guns of the ship.
Okay. I'm having a really hard time focusing, you guys. I'm so excited.
No.
I guess that begs the question now of priority and. But I still think Dark and Light to leave to go get Hex and to come back. I worry about that.
Oh no, yeah, I don't think we should just rush off to.
I think it's almost like maybe next thing we do if it's that detrimental, you know. To who knows the state that could have.
As a DM, I will say that just because this option is there does not mean that you have to take it. I want to be clear about that. Like, you guys can complete the story however you want. I'm just saying that because of your actions and because of the choices that you made, there are alternate paths you can take.
Varus definitely wants to take that route to purify this.
Yeah, I figured you would, but I'm just saying that you don't have to.
Do you guys have other stuff out of character? Otherwise, I'd like to go back in character.
No.
I'm gonna go back in.
I'm good.
Okay. Vizen, I have just 2 questions remaining. She'll kind of lightly wave around the paper that was it signed by Ballastain. Is his signature on it?
Yeah.
What a cutie. She'll kind of wave that around a bit. What was the aid, if any? Was it something beyond just, I suppose, a degree of power? Was it anything physical? Objects?
Aid as to what?
To Ragnar.
Friendship.
Just smile a little bit, looking quite human. The other one I had, you mentioned locked memories. Were there others?
I do not know.
She'll hold out her, I think it's her left hand, that has her Taladona wizard sigil on it. Does this assist you in any way? Blue Mage.
Credentials not recognized.
Would she know? Does Sierra know what her equivalent title would be in the Ragdarian order? From working with Valis?
Technically, the problem is that Vizen was made before that Ragdarian order was made. So
it's still part
there's no
Okay.
recognized. Remember, Ragdar wasn't a rebellious state yet.
Right. All right. I don't have further questions. She'll stand back and gesture for the group if they do.
Vizen, do you have any information on the Council of Mantos?
I possess the following information. She has the same that you have already.
Thank you, Vizen. Believe that if there is nothing else, take your time to rest. Be at ease now.
Sierra will abruptly ask as an interruption, Vizen, do you have a soul?
Yes.
She says nothing else.
Wow, okay. That's... And for future use, Vizen, please see the others, Mele, Seno, not Luca, as assistant of Seraphs.
Parameters updated.
Treat them with as much regard as you would myself or Mulu or Sira.
Parameters updated.
Very good. Should we bring Radare out to analyze any Voidcar reserve, or I would like to know even the parameters, the security parameters of Dark and Light itself. It is one I know very little of. Vizen, before you go, you would not know anything of this, would you?
Apologies. Inquiry unrecognized. No data found.
It's okay. Thank you, Vizen.
I'll gesture to Trep to release her.
Bloop. She joins the murals upon the wall.
Our collection!
Let's go!
Oh, I forgot how
Pokemon.
pretty Radare was. Oh, and Menzi looks so cute. Look at him, he's so regal. Even has little nipple covers.
What say you now, Trep, to what you see before you? Will you and your people stay with us, alongside this long mission to break this corruption of our people?
Trep will kind of stroke his chin. They not only gain the favor of one of our gods, but three. If there was ever a chance of giving our people real freedom, I think so. I'll have to ask them, but I think it's the right way for us. Better to stand for something than nothing. We've been doing nothing. We've only been surviving. We haven't really been living. Perhaps this will give us a chance to do a little bit of both.
And much gratitude to be had to your friend Noel. If it not were for her, we may not be here right now. I will give her my gratitude when I see her.
He will kind of raise an eyebrow when you say that, and then will nod, as you wish.
Would you like to meet Radare?
He'll kind of look around. Very well. Would you like
Aw.
to meet? Would you like to meet God?
He's so shy.
Would you like to meet the Almighty?
No, you already met. You already met Yahweh. You want to meet fucking Allah, dude?
We hit him with the 2-time.
Zeus was here. You want to see what Apollo looks like? Like,
Oh my god.
Time for Kronos.
my favorite is Poseidon.
Kronos
Look at
is-
those elves.
Yeah, bring me Poseidon. I need my water god.
Give me Poseidon.
With his-
My favorite is Hephaestus.
Of course it is.
course it
Of
is.
course it is.
Of
We
course.
love Hephaestus.
My favorite is the most German of them.
Hilariously, I love Hermes the most out of all the gods. And Apollo, he's pretty chill. I love him.
Yes, I like the French ones.
He's not French, but he's really cool.
But
Dionysius for me.
Oh,
Oh,
Dionysus!
you like the
Oh my
drunk
god.
man?
She likes
The one that
theater
popped out of Zeus's leg.
The theater
theater
god,
one.
yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I knew she'd be into the drunk guy.
Yep.
I
He's
knew
so
He is a good
funny.
time.
I knew Essie
He is
was
a
gonna
good time.
shot.
Oh my gosh.
I am pretty fun when I'm drunk.
We just find out Essie's a wino.
I was
All right. So you summoned forth Radari?
Yeah, I'll go get the index and pop it in. I look at Trep as he's like, I'm like, is that how I looked before? Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yes, you look
Yes.
like that. You have called upon me, Avaris.
Here's evil plotting. Goes back to the side. Hello, Radari. It's nice to see you.
What is nice of my visual acquiescence?
Lyra smiles to herself. Could you report on the Voidka levels in the city of Oasis?
Affirmative. Voidka levels have increased 4.9% since last evaluation.
What?
That's not good.
Remind me, Radari, what is the level that is dangerous to humans?
I mean,
Any percent, I'm pretty sure.
5%.
And what are we at?
It's increased by 4.9. Last time I told you, I believe 17? No.
So we're in the
It's-
20s.
Yeah.
It's very bad.
This has gone on too long. Radare, do you know the status of the security protocol for Dark and Light?
Security protocol designates 60 black honest security enforcers. 2 greater battle golems.
Seer looks noticeably surprised. Data on battle golems, please. Radari.
Classified.
She'll pout. Look towards Havars.
Please describe security protocol shift between Dark and Light.
Inquiry not recognized.
Forrest thinks try to how to ask this.
Havars,
Yes.
can't you do something about the classification? You know, that Effie was always able to get around those. She'll wave her hands around like an old grandma.
I can try, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess I could try Compost's kit to bypass the. Or would my own status?
So, The problem is not that you can't access it, it's that Radari can't access another Angel's security program.
Oh,
We do some. Okay, so we would have to.
Radari doesn't have access.
I
We would
see.
need
I
some divinity
misunderstood.
stuff. I think I misunderstood as well. So we would need some divinity stuff for that. Fuck, I'm trying to ask the question of like, so they said the security protocol is blah blah blah, but I'm just wondering because there's shifts, right? Dark is up at one point and then light is up at one point, and there's like a shift in between. I'm just wondering if they're like security like shifts in that regard, or if there's like a weak spot when we can similar to how we kind of went against Radare.
Mhm.
I'm just trying to think of how to ask that properly.
Security protocols are at their most vulnerable during during an engine purge.
Please identify engine purge.
The energies produced from the Voidka reserves has a buildup that must be purged once every few weeks.
Are you able to identify last engine purge?
9 days hence.
Is it possible to see the next engine purge?
Approximately 4 days.
Like you look back to the group. This is something. Yeah. We have time to prepare, but
Zero march forward. She's all excited to plan a battle. Put herself right here. She'll hold out a sketch of was it a cathedral, Arcadum, that Dark and Light were hanging out in? What was the building? We knew the building.
Wiesen was in the cathedral.
Well,
No,
Radari was in it.
Radari was in the cathedral.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dark and Light are found where the engine exhaust ports are atop an elevated platform.
Okay. Because they saw it when they went to scope out the city in Radari.
Yeah.
She'll do a little sketch on a blank piece of paper of a platform, and she'll draw 2 circles of Dark and Light. And then she'll just write the number 60 around it. So 60 onyx, you say, with 2 battle columns. Is it 60 at all times, Radare? She'll look up.
The number of their guard is fluid.
Radare, if you were to plan access to Dark and Light, physical access, what would you suggest?
An aerial assault.
She'll nod to herself. I agree, I think that might make the most sense. Radari, where is the index for Dark and Light located on this platform?
Unknown.
Separate inquiry. Current location of Hadrian. Mainly, is he nearby?
No.
Okay.
Currently, he's in the Broken Bazaar.
Okay. But she will ask, Radari, have any of the other angels moved from their last known location?
Negative.
Good. She'll take our battle plan. I have what I need to get started. Do the rest of you have questions?
Maybe just, Radare, where is the heaviest influence of Onyx in the Oasis currently?
Within my cathedral. That's where the barracks is.
Right.
But you guys know that from your previous scouting.
Makes sense.
Name of highest ranking Onyx.
Me, haha.
High Chaplain Essex.
ESSEX.
Mm-hmm.
Highest ranking Onyx. And High Chaplain Essex, he reported or reports to you, correct?
Unknown. Parameters of service most likely have shifted since my procurement.
Well, any questions from the rest of you?
I'm good.
Miss Radari, usually when we go up against Voidka sources, there's some sort of protection that one needs to wear so that you don't get affected by them. Would you suggest somewhere that might be able to sell that sort of protection for the rest of the team? Because I feel like Light and Dark are going to have a bit of that floating around them, especially if we're right at their home base, you know?
A Voidka operator suit, or VOS, is oftentimes found within the maintenance Parnell.
Where is that located? How far away is that from where Light and Dark are?
Within the marketplace.
Alright, thank you.
Good question. That sounds important.
It is.
Oh, right. I also had a very important question. Sierra will start to look mischievous. Radari, what do you think of Mulu's veil?
Tosses it like a shampoo commercial.
It looks familiar.
Oh, did she sound sad?
Yeah.
Oh, Sierra actually feels a little bad instead. She's too human to not care. Oh, I was hoping for a laugh. Well, I'm really excited to get planning.
Yes.
She'll start bouncing on the balls of her feet.
Very well then. Is there any opposition to facing Dark and Light within 4 days?
Well,
There's lots to do at such a short time frame, but I need time to think before we can fully commit, right?
Havaris will walk up to Melee, holding in 2 wands.
Believe these belong to you, Melee, and if I must be honest with you, from what it sounds like you have faced much trials before, many challenges, and I have seen you, Melee. You are very powerful, and I feel very secure fighting alongside you. If anything, Dark and Light should be worried about your presence.
And I hand back the wands.
well, thanks for the vote of confidence, Rars, but I still feel like maybe having a little bit of extra help when we go face them wouldn't be such a bad thing. And I really do suggest y'all getting those suits. I don't actually know if my current state is actually affected by Voidka anymore. A little while ago, on a place different from here, we were kind of dealing with some Voidka ourselves, and I had some robes that protected me from it, but a lot's changed since then.
They could no doubt be useful. And in that same field, I believe you and Sierra will find this potentially useful. I have procured on our vision a vodka transporting device. It means we can safely transport vodka, and perhaps you can make use of it upon our own journey. Yes?
Sounds good.
The suits will be very useful. There is no doubt of this.
Well, 4 days is a small amount of time, but I suggest maybe finding another ally or two to help us out and definitely getting those suits, and then we're probably good to go, I guess. If there's nothing for it, there's nothing for it.
Nod. Mula, I'm betting you cannot do 600 push-ups in 4 days before we meet Dark and Light. Do you take me on this challenge, yes?
Well, I can do 600 in 1 day, Fred.
Fine. 800 then.
No, good. Okay.
Okay, good.
I can do 900.
Oh, do we hear 900 push-ups?
I will do 901, Seno.
Say no squints. I will do more than you.
No, you will not.
Nah, I'd win. No, I will win.
Nah, I'd win. You want to test that?
Yes. I will throw a glance over at Syrah. Syrah, when you get time, can I speak to you in private?
Oh. Yes. She'll side-eye Trap. Lean into his personal space just a little bit. How's he look right now with Radari right there?
Fabulous.
Not like in awe or anything, he just looks fabulous.
Oh, you mean Trep?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's losing it a little bit. He's just prostrated on the ground. Avaris is like, oh, that was me. Oh, God.
She'll look at Minsha. Who was the one who summoned her? Was it Minsha?
Yeah. That was Avar. Oh.
Well, I guess. Oh, sorry. Radare, yes.
Yeah.
I did.
Minsha will just be kind of. She's used to it now. She's just kind of sweeping the floor.
Avaris, perhaps you should let Radare rest.
Yes, this will be good. And then perhaps,
Just looking down.
Zero will shove a hand down to where he could see it to help him up.
When you're ready, Trep, perhaps we'll have Minsha bring Renzo out for you. Minsha, Trep's father was a large advocate for Minzo himself, so this is quite a treat for him.
Minsha will do a little dance, and then we'll say, that is good. Enzo is too tired, though.
Of course. I believe Trep is as well. Rest will do us all good.
I must attend to my people. He will leave bewildered. Guys, you won't believe what I just saw. Holy shit. I saw God, and it was pretty fucking weird.
Yes.
And then I saw another god.
And then I saw another god. Did you guys know that Zeus is real?
Cyril put her alliance contract back in her pocket and scowl a little bit. She didn't get to do contract stuff.
What is it, Nanduka?
Yep.
Oh, when you have a moment, I would like to acquire time. A tea party, perhaps. I have some proposals. Maybe something to help.
If it is about your big red horse, I do not need details on
I was
this.
doing something now.
Red horse.
Yes, your flying red horse.
Meanwhile, outside. Okay, go ahead. They're talking to each other outside. My favorite part was where the motorcycle revved.
Why don't we go for a little walk, not Luca, and we will have discussion, yes?
Oh, that would be delightful.
Yeah. If you want to do the Mulu Sierra first, we can do that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sierra's gonna sit in the darkest corner,
Ooh.
start gathering up all of her demon buddies.
Accidentally bumps into Melee. Ooh, that felt weird.
She just kind of floats around you. Sorry. Yes. Sorry.
She kind of vanishes in the corner of the eye. Sierra. How to present this concisely without being a word salad. I have rather recently, made a mistake, and now I am reaping the consequences. I do not enjoy admitting when I am wrong, but I feel it makes things simpler when I do as quickly as possible. I have given not Luca something that I need back.
She just continues to stare at him. Pupilless green eyes. Actually, no, she looks very human.
Very human, very human.
Stare at him.
Clears throat. As you know, with Havaris and the situation on Band, I have something of a duty currently, something that I must finish. But after this whole mess with Hades is done, my time will be, I imagine, a little more free, and as I prepare for my own eventual goals. How do you feel about the idea of a dedicated mage guard?
Cyril actually looks surprised. Cyril's mind had started to wander during the many sentences that were just said. She'll refocus on the phrase mage guard. You know, since she'll look past him towards Sano. Since Sano embraced the way of,
Became
thinks
a
about
weeb.
talking about the man she ate, decides not to. Since he became, taller, he was Melee's and my mage guard, but I don't know if actually I assumed. Anyway, why me?
Because, as I stated earlier with my conundrum with Not Luca, you have something that Not Luca wants. I imagine that this is not something that is immensely valuable to you. However, the pride of whatever the relationship the two of you share is there, and I can sense it. There is a stick, a wand of some kind, and I have traded one of my swords accidentally through some crazy Not Luca clown fey deal, and I will not have it returned to me until you have given Not Luca this stick. And perhaps, and this is the most difficult part, the reason that I am willing to increase the exchange, along with an apology and admittance of error of some kind. Cringes.
Cyril just blinks slowly. You will pledge your service to me over a stick.
Like I said, I have made an error, and I am reaping the consequences of my thoughtless actions. The stick is nothing to you. The sword means much to me, as it is part of my kit in serving my angel.
Frankly, I don't even remember what the stick is. Wands are Melee's purview.
Perhaps.
Mulu, frankly, I'm a bit appalled that you would give your service to me over something so minor. If anything, she'll crack her head to the side. If anything, well, usually I would be one to take full advantage, but I'm not sure if I want to of someone so... She'll hold back from calling him an imbecile. So, right, what is it you actually want?
I believe that I am killing two birds with one stone here. I want my sword. That is one thing. But as a second, once this whole ordeal with Hades is done, then I want purpose. I feel like it will be... My current purpose will be gone when this happens.
Well, purpose,
And
I can use you plenty.
I am not good at finding my own.
But Mulu, it is... She'll look upward for a little bit. You are aware of what I am, correct?
Yes, somewhat.
Truly
Some
aware?
tentacle creature. Explain.
She'll chew on her lower lip, but it's so awesome this is happening when she's at her fully human side. Let me think about how she'd actually answer this right now. Okay, I think I've got it. Mulu, there is something I've noticed with these angels we've been fighting. They seem to have, or approach, morality. As I'm sure you heard, as all of us heard. Oh no, what was the name of the angel that was on the volcano place?
Oh darn.
Sespark.
Sespark.
No, that's
No.
the one
on Valkus.
Sacriel.
Oh, Sacriel. Yeah.
Sacriel. Okay. As Sacriel mentioned, Mulu, they refer to, she'll do air quotes, corrupt angels as daemons.
Yes.
And I've been building this theory that... Siri gets distracted. I've been building this theory that angels have a soul of sorts. Just like we, she'll gesture towards him and her, just as we do. And there are pros and cons to the sliding scale of, well, morality and souls. She'll realize that she's actually talking to Mulu about all this, and she'll refocus on Mulu. Is he tracking the conversation?
He's tracking, but there's almost a look of get on with it apathy.
Same thing she had early.
Yeah. We're trading.
I'm not one to shy away from experimenting with morality, Mulu. If that's something that you are willing to, well, be by my side throughout, I would welcome your service.
I will put this plainly. I am not a religious person. This sounds like religion. I care about survival, and I fear the storms because of this. Life on Storvex is hard, difficult. We fear the storms as gods fear, in that sense. There are many things that I do not fear, or care about, because they are inferior to this. You understand?
I would like to visit you. Oh, that reminds me. She'll dig out her backpack, pull out a book. Hang on. Taladani Primer and Godstorm, Storvex. I found this, in Valkus. I thought you might like it. Might remind you of home.
Yes, I would like to have a look at this. But, more to my point, I am helping Havaris because he is my friend. We are helping the angels. He is doing it because he believes it is right. I am doing it because he believes it is right.
Then
I like him.
Neutrality on the topic will make us a good partnership. She'll she'll hold out her left hand, which has the Taladonic symbol on it. As you said, after Hades. Perhaps then, we might formalize it. Until then, she'll cock her head to the side. Perhaps we can find ways to work closer together.
Yes, I think this mission, this quest that we are on, will give us ample opportunities for this. However, to my earlier point, if there is something you can do with not Luca about returning that sword, I think my combat potential will increase dramatically, especially if we're considering going to fight Dark and Light. I would hate to go in half-cocked.
Is this sword special to you? Should we not just get you a new one?
This sword, it is special, as it is a ceramite scimitar. It is a seraph's weapon.
Ugh, Cyril will scoff. Those are a dime a dozen.
A dime a dozen?
We could get you something better.
You think so?
Cyril will lean in and whisper. I have a lot of money.
He will grin. Okay, I'm listening. But, like the idea of simply circumventing the problem entirely. You have my ear. You have it. Show me that we can get better things. And the deal stands. I'm good with this.
She'll nod at him.
Very good. I appreciate having this conversation. I hate that I do not think ahead as much as I would like. And in fact, this conversation is a fine example of this. I think there is a reason that I defer to Havaris as often as I do.
Well, have your services with me. I protect what is mine. But if you choose to go another way, I will caution you. Always think before you pledge an allegiance.
You know, I will take these words to heart, mainly because it is the reason that I am here at all. But that is a story for another day, so I appreciate your time. And he will bow and with a swish of his tail, leave the room.
Oh, he's a cat man!
Son.
Steer wonders how the cat man and Handsome the goblin dog will get along.
Over here. Okay. Meanwhile, over here... Go on.
Yes, not Luca, or do you prefer a doctor?
Oh, doesn't matter to me that much. But some people like to give me that title.
Whatever you prefer. What is it that you would have me in a moment of privacy?
Oh, well,
Why'd you say it
long
like
ago.
I'm sorry.
Remember back in the training room when I said we could continue our conversations?
Yes, I do. Thinks back to band brain. Yes, I recall our conversation, yes. By all means, if you wish to continue, where have you left off?
Well, we kind of have to pass, or should I say fast forward, if that makes sense. Because looking at our current situation right now, and he looks back to the temple, I have a strong conviction that my friends may most likely help you in your endeavor with the angels. And...
Go ahead.
Sorry?
No, finish, please.
And if they're more likely to do that, then... Well, I feel that I must... Well, not must, but will offer my aid willingly. As long as they are aligned with whatever the majority wishes. So, could you remind me, I'm sorry, I'm not good with technology, how the power that Radare and all the other angels, where does that stand right now?
Like, you mean the status of the angels and the corruption?
Oh no, I mean, and he looks over to the temple, his eyes looking at the ley line. Well, the ley lines are weak. Obviously because Hades is pulling from it. And I'm curious on how much influence that could have at their current level. Their power level, I mean, the angels.
You know, I think I have something that might answer your question just by gazing upon it. I want you to take this, and I want you to wear it inside the temple. He will hold out the virtuous headset that allows you to see the digital energy around you.
Oh.
Take this, and when you have time, go upon the temple and gaze upon it. I can give you an answer upon what I see, but I believe it is best to see these things for yourself, yes?
Oh, alright. And he'll take the helmet.
I do have one thing. The way you approached this conversation, you said your allies may help. Is there a chance that things would change?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just listening to the conversation.
You don't know?
No, let me back up.
Okay.
Based on their tones, I can't say for sure, but there seems to be a 50-50 chance. One of them seems to be 75, and the other one is 25. It's wavering.
I do not know. Okay. This you gave me something to think about, Doctor. This is not what I expected to hear upon you, but it is quite worrying if I'm being honest with you. You are saying that they do not display full faith upon our mission. Or at least some may do.
I'm just observing by what they're saying. But if they are on board with it, then of course, I will be on board. I'm giving you an assurance.
I'll squint at you. Very well.
He squints back.
I will accept your warning, then, Doctor.
And another thing. 2 things, actually.
Please.
So, I think it is apparent that my powers have not really much effect on these angels. And if we are going towards the likely avenue of purging this corruption, then I need to find a way to be more apt in these encounters. And that's where you come in. And he lightly taps his chest. I don't know if you have anything or any methods in which could facilitate my abilities to be more effective in a digital space or digitally at all, but last I remember, magic and digital magic does not mix very well.
That is correct, and I believe I know what you are asking of me. Of course, the parameters of each angel will be different, there is no doubt. But I understand the crux of what you asked me, and upon these 4 days, I can try to work on something that can adjust the way that your magic interacts with the digital space. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he does.
Very well.
So,
what is the second?
Well, that was the second thing.
Oh.
Yes.
Very
Oh,
well.
wait, let me add a third.
Okay.
So these cars, land vessels, the one that you could ride, could
Yes.
you teach me one day?
You want to ride Pounder?
Yes. Or at least learn how to conduire a land vessel.
By all means, if you wish, Pounder is right over there. I can give you access, yes, and you may take it for the spin, as they say, yes?
Really? Unfettered control of your land vessel?
try to stay within the parameters of our temple. But yes, if you find it so useful, yes, you may pound on your own as you will.
He looks visibly excited. If there's any scratches on the powder, it wasn't me. I promise.
That is just not true, probably.
Don't worry, you won't see anything. She'll be grand spanking new. And I guess very, very last thing. If there is something that I find with this headset, I would like your assistance. I think you might be able to tip the scale a little bit.
Very well. My assistance is at your disposal.
And he nods. I'm very glad I was able to talk with you about this, but of course, at any moment of ours, you can come to me.
Very well. I will be excited for part 3 of our discussion, yes? You see?
And he reaches out a shadowy hand and offering it to Havaris.
Reluctantly put his hand out to shake it? Question mark?
Oh, I don't bite. Unless you want me to.
Oh,
no,
okay.
thank you.
Oh, I don't bite unless you ask me to. Oh.
And yes, it is kind of like a French weird word. Excuse me.
Conduire? Conduire? I heard you say that shit. I heard that shit.
Weird. Uh-huh.
Hey, Aeon. Yes? Do you think Bounder would use my powder? Negative. This one cannot inhale barbiturates. Oh, it's unfortunate. Hey, Aeon. How fast do you think Bounder could go? Probably faster than us. Correct, you are meat sacks.
Nods to Pounder.
Sorry, I had to roleplay as the mouse again.
That horse is bad influence on Pounder. I do not like
That's what I love Pounder hanging around that. You want to do some drugs, Pounder? I cannot consume drugs. I heard that if you put sugar in the gas tank, some stuff happens. Really? I should experiment. Yeah! Yeah! Meanwhile,
Okay.
I do not like that Pounder on that horse.
Time to spill the tea.
I mean, if you have tea.
I just...
Oh, I'm pretty sure I do. Looks in bag full of rations.
Alright, you move aside your baguettes.
Oh yeah, and my oh my god, what's it called? I'm forgetting the name of this.
Come, dear!
My croissant.
Ah, yes,
Chocolat.
you gotta move aside your baguettes and croissant.
Macarons.
Macarons.
My pot feuille.
Pommes frites. Alright,
I didn't know if anyone else wants to do anything. I
Okay.
didn't want to take up a lot of time.
Anybody else?
I would talk to Luca, and afterwards I would talk to Melee.
Okay, go ahead.
Did you want to talk to Melee first since you were there with her?
I mean, I could
Before.
go and the order doesn't matter, but sure.
I will hang out here.
Everyone flips back.
in the limbo.
Oh, you were still talking to Havaris outside. Oh, chronological.
Oh yes.
Oh, yep. Pounder, get that out of your tank.
Melee, how are you feeling about the decisions that were taken?
Well, kind of like we're rushing into stuff, but I feel not so bad about it. I'm a little sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, well, I'm a little sorry we couldn't accomplish your goals in that fight against Vezin.
My goals are secondary. They should never be priority. it was honestly foolish to drag out a fight that we were already stacked against. But I'm
Makes
glad
sense.
that you came with terms that the moving forward, it feels quite rushed, I must admit too. But I feel like it is the only right way to go.
It is. I mean, we can't go backwards. There's only forwards to go anyways. But, I guess I feel like I'd rather go against someone smaller. I realize that Light and Dark are more pressing because, well, we've seen what Voidka can do to people. It messes with them pretty bad, but, someone like Sheen would be, I don't know, easier on course if we wanted to get to Hades. Although Vision's changing up all the angels' protocols, that might be, I don't know what that's gonna do. I don't even know what Folly's doing with Hades. It's all so confusing. I'm not sure which way to go first. I'm a little worried we're gonna be kind of like a fish out of water trying to go against Light and Dark.
I must admit, the fight ahead, while looking at what we just went through, at the power level that we know, is quite scary, I might say. But I feel like Vision, and this is just my feeling, because I barely did anything, and he kind of looks like he kind of pulls like his straw hat a little bit down. I kind of did nothing. I did all I can, but let's say it was oddly specific how Vision was stacked against us. I feel like it's gonna be better and worse going forward. I feel like Light and Dark are definitely in our reach. It's just we just have to get our minds together and strive ahead, as we always do. And he chuckles a little.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I'm missing Effie, I feel like we're just not as strong as we could be. And, well, we don't know how Light and Dark are going to be set up. And even knowing all the stuff we knew about Vision, we still kind of made some crucial errors. And we were lucky to get a second chance. It might not be the same facing Light and Dark. There may be no second chance, right? And even if we know everything there is to know, there could still be something that surprises us. Ugh. I'm tired, Sano. I just want it to be done.
Sano will, look at you and then, kind of nod and look a little bit, to the side. I must agree. It is quite the ferocious task that we took upon us. This is quite the challenge, I must admit. I am always up for challenge, but this is really hard. And then he looks at you and says, "You did formidable in that fight. I mean, you basically were our main damage output in that fight. And I mean, look at all of us. We did great. I mean, the first run was not as well, because we also underestimated the power that Vision had. But I feel like that is an issue that a mistake that we will only make once." And he will kind of smile. I feel like we will get this. This will be definitely possible.
Hope I'm able to keep up. It takes a lot out of me to be that strong,
Oh, I know.
And if it's someone, well, I don't know. Let's say one of the angels is as stupid as Silver was, or Ink or Plague. I wouldn't be any use against anything like that, and I'd be in the same boat you were in, just this last fight. So.
But then you can count on me. You can count on anyone else. We are here as a team and not as a single individual. If one can't pull their weight, we will pull them with us. That is how we've always done it.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, the only thing that I did in Wiesen's fight was fly off the edge for Havaris to see you, and then slowly fall to my death.
I needed that, though. I was really grateful.
I was glad I was able to do something.
I feel bad you died so much.
But I'm.
At least.
I feel like this is really. This is a challenge made for us, and we're gonna do great.
No one else can do it better, huh?
No one else can do it better.
She holds out her hand and focuses so that you can actually, like, interact.
You would shake your hand and, like, this is Mage Guard in order.
You see a flicker of green kind of go through her color just real quick, but then she settles back down to her normal purple. Thanks, Zaino.
No thanks needed. And you'll like kind of stand cool in the against the wall in idle animation. And then probably then like the whole
Oh, that
Tee play the spooky song. Tee.
If you're
song.
or if Seda was leaning on the wall, Notluka would have whistled to try to get his attention to beckon him over.
All right, and then you go to talk to him.
All right.
yeah.
Hey there, big guy. Come sit.
You sit right here on me.
Will do. And he sits down, takes a cup of tea, bows to thank for the tea, and then drink it.
And he pulls out a buttered croissant with walnuts over to Zaino.
Croissant.
I love it.
I know how
baked
much you
goods.
like bread. I thought you would appreciate that.
It is not quite bread, but baked goods are always good.
That was a 5-finger discount at that tavern we were at. And he starts to laugh a little.
I stole it.
How are you feeling, big guy?
I'm feeling quite well. I feel a little underwhelmed of my performance in that last fight, but not every fight is meant for every class, right?
I understand how you feel, but the important part is that you survived, which brings a warm, fuzzy feeling to my chest. And he just smiles at you.
Yes, I am glad I survived too. And he smiles back with like a slight chuckle.
Oh. One thing that I feel like is going to be very apparent, and we may be going to the market pretty soon. I need to ask a favor out of you.
A favor out of me? Well, if I can
Yes.
help.
Remember that dragon, the fancy little dragon we saw at the Academia?
Oh, you mean my cool little statue? And he pulls it out.
Oh, does it? Hide that. You don't want the others to see. It's
Why?
too sparkly. It draws too much attention.
Why? I mean, it is
He's
basically party funds, no? And he puts it back.
Well, that dragon, I was hoping that I could ask you to be my guarantor. Being our accountant and all.
Sato gets like a slight, like, happy flashback when he was the accountant with his little notepad. Good old days.
Yes. Since coming to and having given away all my money to Dira, which I still don't understand why I possess so much copious amounts of money, I realize I will need funds, and I was hoping that you being my guarantor, I could receive a stipend.
Is there any specific needs you need that money for?
Well, yes. One, if we're going to be traveling, we need to buy rations, and you know I'm a very hungry boy, and he just...
Yeah, your form
Completely
takes a
eats.
lot of energy. That is quite... It is quite surprising how much you can actually...
As he
I
stares at
barely
him in
can
the
call
eyes.
it... Yeah, I barely can call it eating. It's like it just disappears.
Oh, yes. And he demonstrates just by eating a croissant, not chewing. He just
Yeah,
swallows
it's
it
just... It just... Yoop, and it's gone.
whole. So I will need funds to afford how much rations required to keep me alive. Well, and on top of that, there is a spell that I could use that may be useful for this area. That also requires money, unfortunately. 1,000 gold per cast.
Oh, that is quite
Yes.
the cost.
Yes, exactly. Which is, again, why I draw the attention back to the dragon. If we could go to the market and sell it and procure, I believe, how much is it? What? 15? 50?
By how much I could roughly estimate when I found it in the different classrooms, it was around 15,000 gold, which is quite the sum.
Oh, yes. Well, if we can acquire that much, and of course I won't spend my money willy-nilly, at least not right now, then that should keep me secure for a while.
Oh, I feel like it is not needed to give you the whole statue worth. I mean,
Oh, no,
it
no,
is
no,
quite
no.
the amount. Yeah, but
Yes,
I
of
feel
course
like
I don't want it to
my,
go.
my plan was in these 4 days to sell it regardless, so that would have happened anyway. I can, of course, give you some sums when you need them. So don't. These are party funds. There's no material value that I need out of this money. So if there's something you need, you can always approach.
He smiles big at Sano, and then he gives him a big clap on the back, like a bro. That is the Sano that I know. The strong, powerful, once dwarf, now turned Rampartian man.
How does your shadowy hand have so much
Nope.
force?
Oh, I knew it.
But yeah, it is Rampardian human. Yes.
Thank you, Sano. That does give me comfort.
No problem. I'm always there to help. I mean, you also use magic. In technicality, a mage guard is always in use for his mages, right? And he chuckles.
Oh, and before you go, here's a snack to go. And he gives you half a baguette.
Appreciated. And you all chew on his half of the baguette and walks
And
off.
he continues to sit, finishes his tea.
Meanwhile, over here, you can put it in your tank, right? Boom, boom. Negative. I cannot partake. Oh, we could find something for you. I'm pretty good at finding ways to bypass biological restrictions on. What is wrong with you? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you? You don't live, Aeon. You just sit there while Sierra rides around on you. You don't see the truth like I do. Oh, it's so beautiful, the world where we're all connected, one singular.
Okay, Pounder, let us go over here now, my friend. Come on. Come on, Pounder. Oh, Pounder, yeah.
Am I interrupting something, Ayaz? I'm sorry.
No, I was just, I was
What's
just, I forgot what I was.
No worries.
He'll nuzzle you. That feels...
Thanks for letting that Luca ride you.
Aeon will be very jealous of the nuzzles and will go find her mistress. Come around the corner. So Sierra, it's easy, right? So we hit these 3 spots here, and we get all the souls that we need. That way, we're settled no matter where we're going.
Sierra nods vigorously. Bright Eyes would be out this point. I sent you DMs, Arcadum.
Oh, I did not see them. Conspiracy. Ah, conspiracy. I'm handsome. Ah! Aeon will go over here and join the conspiracy.
Stand there and not be a fiend.
Conspiracy.
Are you sunbathing?
Yeah, on top of this pillar reading a book that Sierra gave me. Just casually damaging my eyes as the sun reflects off these pages.
Storms and you.
Storms and you.
Brought to you by Milton Bradley. Okay. While you're reading your book.
I glance around. I squint at these guys. I don't know them.
Yes, definitely.
Rounds.
It was definitely one of them.
Definitely one of them.
Squints at denial.
Back to reading.
The sharpshooter.
Zeno will love in his shenanigans.
He's just mad because we didn't take him the second time, and his friend Noel did so much better that I kind of hate him. That's what it is.
It's so much better. I kind of hate him. Wow.
Because I was so useful in that fight. I have a right to judge. Yes. I'm gonna
function, not Luca. Yes.
Oh,
So the
okay.
Omega.
There's so many parts to this.
Oh god.
Why can't I push this
X.
button?
No, do not press that button.
I'm not pressing anything.
Oh, the serpers
I didn't
are
touch
now
him.
green.
Poquito Romanos, get corres.
Oh my. No, Omega Pounder X, no. Go back.
No entiendo.
Oh, look what you've done now. You pressed the button.
I did not press the button. You pressed the button.
Did I? Maybe.
KS in
You're
Korea.
closest to powder.
Chaos in Korea.
You know, I kind of like this actually. It's interesting.
Poquito Romanos, vamos.
Are there other languages?
Andale.
Arriba,
Andale.
andale.
No, there is not any of this.
No mames way.
I like how he finishes everything with a rum.
Like a dog.
Yeah, it's like a Roger.
He's a motorcycle. That's how we talk.
But yes, you may use it as you will, for practice or whatever it means. But I am most
Gatos
interested.
es amigo.
I believe your idea. If you would you like to go look upon the headset in the temple? I think it is a good idea.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I'm getting distracted.
As am I. Pounder, stay away from Mayaza for now. Thank you.
No entiendo.
Okay, I
Oh
hope that
no,
means
is he
yeah.
being influenced?
Yes, he keeps trying to put things in every orifice of holes and Pounder. That is not good.
So let me
No, it's not drugs.
Right. Quickly switches out battle plans. So I'm thinking an aerial collection tours. Oh, hello everyone.
Hello. We do not mean to interrupt. not look at a pretty good idea, and I wanted a reason to try out the virtuous headset as I have found. So we were going to do that if that does not disrupt you.
Of course not.
Very well,
Sierra just watches them instead.
All right.
as you may.
All right. How do I put this on?
It's kind of like I
Looks like-
kind of help not look at it a little bit. I think it goes like it's a bit weird on your head, but like this. I
wait,
think.
hold on. My tendrils.
Nope, it's that. What is this?
Right. Okay, they're flat. Right now.
One of the
Okay,
tendrils starts biting out at him.
Ah, you said you
Oh,
did not bite. You lied.
I'm so sorry. Sometimes I just can't control them. They have a mind of their own.
What? Okay, let's click this in. Click in the headset and get it all
Okay.
tucked in.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Is it powered on?
God, this is just like getting my Oculus, dude.
I mean, if the light is on, it should be working.
He tries to fiddle with it a little.
Where am I?
Is it obscure?
No,
Like,
you
can I
don't have
see
to-
everything clearly?
Okay, so. All right. So as you put on the headset, it doesn't. I need to think for a second.
Go ahead.
You're a shadow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it would work on me.
That's great.
No, because it's.
Even though I'm corporal, not or incorporeal.
Being corporeal isn't the problem.
Corporeal?
The problem is it's.
I know I corrupted, guys. I'm sorry.
Hold on, let me think for a second.
Because I was wondering what would happen if you used your ley line vision through the headset.
Through it. Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing as you. I was like, oh, let's try that.
You really get fucking wacky with it.
Yeah.
Harlequin. So you're using your ley line sight while wearing it?
Yeah. That's the intention.
Well, you won't see the ley lines. You will instead see
Oh.
something else entirely. Strange vestiges of connected paths appear before you upon the ground. You can see that they lead to many small nodules, like growths, over the darkened landscape.
Hmm.
You can see the intranet.
The intranet?
Yeah.
Does he have any knowledge of what that could be?
No.
He has no idea what he's looking at.
What do
I
you
see these odd nodules, but I don't see the ley lines. And he just points out where he sees these little nodules on the ground.
May I try?
Yes, hold on. And he tries to take it off, one of them getting caught in his tendrils.
Oh, get it tangled here. Hold on. Ow! Little bugger. There you
I'm
go.
so sorry. And he hands it over to him.
I try and put it on to see what not Lucas sees.
You do not see what Lucas sees.
It just kind of looks normal to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. It's as if everything is normal. Perhaps, if you are getting used to this, you see things I do not. Maybe it is best you hold on to this for now. Yes.
All right. Wait, let me see something. And he takes it from Havaris, puts it back on, looks at the nodules, and crouches down to look down at them. And he attempts to
As you
brush
crouch
his
down-
hand over it.
As you crouch down and look at it, you will see what appears to be tiny pieces of letters floating through this augmented space.
Letters?
words, information,
Oh.
like a river of images.
What do they say?
They go by way too quickly for you to read.
Oh. Notluka will try to or attempt to put his hand or like brush against it. The nodule. Is it something he can grasp? Or attempt
As you
to
place
grasp?
your hand through it, it simply goes through it.
You said that they're kind of mapped. Where do they go?
Well, they go outside the room, out onto the darkened landscape. You can see them dotting the horizon everywhere where you have the limitation to see.
Oh, this is much more perplexing than I thought it would be.
Perhaps it will come in handy one day. If things are happening beyond our vision, perhaps this would be the key, yes?
Wait, is there a plug in here? Somewhere to jack it, as Effie would say. On this headset.
You may use the mechanism that we use the indexes for, I suppose.
Yes, but I mean on the headset.
You want to, let me see. Does the headset look like it can jack into a kit, or,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see a port here, yes.
Oh, wait, try to jack it.
I guess that phrase is going to continue. Alright, let's see. I'll grab my kit. And,
Come on, don't be afraid.
I will jack in. Click. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Flippy, who shows up in the screen. Oh, hello, friend.
All right.
Don't say that. What?
As Havaris jacks in to the headset, connecting you to the convalescence kit, you will start to see through Luca's viewpoint, Havaris, the shifting sort of not ley lines, but ley line-like movements of digital energy. The intranet has been revealed. The network of digital information that scours all of Band, which allows the angels and other such beings to communicate with each other.
When I look at the angels, does the digital space coming off of them look any different, or?
Unfortunately, you are not in a position to really know. What you're seeing is way off in the distance, and with no real ability to interact with it.
But I guess I was talking about the three in front of me with the in our
The three
temple.
in front of you are just minor nodes. It seems that they are not directly conductive to the rest of the... They are receiving, not outputting.
Okay, I will pull out the kit from the headset and rub my eyes. Okay, that is good to know. I can do that. Wow, that is a lot. That is a
did you
lot of
see?
information. I believe it is. It is how you explain your ley line. It is like veins of information that push through our through Band here. It is a lot. If this is what the angels are using, it is quite complex.
Sarah will clear her throat and hopefully offer from the side. It's the digital. Correct. The digital network.
Put simply, yes. It would seem that way, yes.
I
wonder.
would, She swallows back, chastising them. I would caution against using that here. I can see others through magic, and I imagine you are quite easy to see when connected to the digital space.
You are probably correct, yes. I will refrain from doing so, but perhaps in the future it could be used to us. Maybe we can change the veins of information to benefit us, perhaps, yes? Once we become more knowledgeable.
She'll just nod at him.
wishful thinking, maybe. But
Digital is not my specialty, nor will it be. But I will
you-
advise if I can.
You may leave that to me then. This is my specialty. But we will refrain from now. What are you planning? What have you got thinking over here?
Oh, I had started on the battle plan for Dark and Light. 4 days is a short amount of time.
It is. We will need to take maximum use of such. I was going to go into town to purchase a couple more things, maybe tinker some more scrap metal. And I believe Melee had the good tip of the suits, yes, to prevent void corruption.
Yes, it was a great suggestion. Havaris, can you make Mulu a twin scimitar? One that is effective against digital sources.
In 4 days, I have a couple of things on my list. I was going to help Not Luca interact with the digital space as well with their magic. But perhaps I can at least get one of these done. Maybe both.
Sierra
might
doesn't say
need,
anything else. Notably, she does not offer to teleport him anywhere.
Cool. He'll kind of reach around in his pocket. I have some the currency is jade, right? In band? Was it jade?
No, that's glass.
Oh. What was it in band again?
Oh god.
Isn't it little diamonds that we like shave off of things?
Yeah.
Was
It's they're called
Diamond?
they're called
Isn't it
discs. I
Okay,
believe.
sure.
Disc?
Yeah.
Well, they have a decent amount of disc here. I'm not sure what I can get, but I have a list here. Okay. Twin soil from Mulu, digital enhancement for Natuluka. Is there anything else you needed, Zero?
Thank you, but no. I'll shop for myself later.
Very good. I will get to work on such. Vars will leave.
Okay.
Oh, their driving lesson. Oh well, that can wait.
Driving lesson.
Yeah.
Do you wanna
Pounder.
do you wanna come with me to town and you can drive and I'll sit in the passenger?
I was looking at the
Boy.
pillar, but it's okay. I can do that
Oh,
later.
good.
All right.
She switches back to her.
Oh good,
Oh,
back
Kyle.
to the evil scheming. Alright.
Alright.
Please teach Luca how to drive.
Okay. I will oh god. I'm sitting like behind them, so I'm gonna hold their arms on both handlebars and okay, you gentle release on the kick here that they'll make Omega Pounder go forward. Simple
Okay.
steering, left and right. The brake is here. If you wish to do sharp turn, hold this brake as well. Just very
There's
gentle
two.
and very slow start. Omega Pounder is delicate.
Wait, which side is acceleration and which one is deceleration?
Right foot accelerate, left decelerate. Yes.
Okay, he does like the two L's with his hands.
We're like going back and forth. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Just go forward. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Am I doing it?
Yeah. No.
Oh, this is fun. And he just
Okay.
squeezes the acceleration.
It's like the clutch. Skirt.
I can't select Pounder, but he would just be like drifting around in circles, maybe almost hit Thano with dirt.
We
Whoa.
go into town to purchase stuff.
Okay.
Thano, come along! We have
No.
some shopping to do.
Hold
You
on.
hear in the distance.
Say no, before he leaves off to shopping, he would approach Hazard.
Oh god. Okay. Okay. As he's over here talking with his people, as you approach, he'll turn. How can I help you?
Since we have...
As a reminder.
He's hot.
He's a handsome man.
No.
He is.
Zeno will say, since we have 4 days of preparations to do, how about some sparrings for the next few days?
Sparring, huh? What kind did you have in mind?
Well, I don't know what kind of fighting style you prefer.
Oh, I prefer whatever my boomstick makes, but something tells me you don't want me to shoot you.
Hey, I mean, anything goes. We can do with weapons. We can do without. I don't care. I just think a little bit of sparring for the next few days will benefit both of us.
What do you think about that, Greek? I think I'm
Yeah.
fucking ready.
You can join as well. You look quite formidable.
She slaps her metal hands together.
Zeno will kind of gesture that he kind of with his thumb kind of pushes out the katana and then sheathes it back in. I am ready whenever. I will have to go out of this place for a little bit. After we return,
I'll nod.
we can spar. And he will nod as well and pull kind of his straw hat down. With that accomplished, Zeno will walk.
Melee.
You'll walk aside the...
Melee. Good to see you.
Yeah, you're going off to town, right?
Yes, would you like to join us?
Well, I'm kind of conspicuous, riding a Yaza and being,
A ghost?
me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, not this time. I just wondered, maybe you could keep an eye out for any sort of wands, anything to replace what I've already got with a digital equivalent,
I can certainly keep my eyes out. I only have a short amount of discs, but if anything I can gauge, I will find prices and look what you are looking for. If you wish, he'll hand you a piece of parchment. Write down what you are looking for, and I will keep my eyes open for it, yes?
Sure. And she just writes down digital dispel, digital counterspell, any digital attack wand, ? There you go. Thanks.
Yeah. Alright.
Mulu will, from the top of the pillar will toss a small bag of coins out of ours. If you need them. That's 150.
I don't have much to my name, so if you find anything, don't feel obligated to buy it. Just we've got 4 days. Come back and let me know, and I'll see what I can scrounge up.
Very good. I have a short list of things I need. Plus, I wish to get the vodka suits that you have mentioned. I believe this is a very good idea.
Those are more important by my wands, for sure. So definitely try to get those first.
Very well. We will do such.
I shall take account, and he pulls out his notebook, reminiscing of the old days.
Y'all.
Very good. Zeno,
Like
do you
to
wish to
imagine
join
that's-
us?
I mean, yes.
Very good. Maybe it is best. Okay, not look up. Maybe you will light will make a pounder softly and slowly next to us, and we will hold each side. Zeno, you will assist me, yes? We will make sure.
I shall guard the mage.
The
Try
training
whatever
wheel
this
treatment.
is.
Exactly such, yes.
I trust I am a very safe driver. I was muted and I just realized that.
I look to Santa behind her back like a hard no, like no.
Sena will say, I'll trust you, Luca. In his mind, he does not.
I appreciate the confidence. And then he starts to slowly ease. He's like crawling at this point past the group
That's good.
of trepidation and everybody else.
There we go.
Also, Sena would inform Mulu about the setup sparring for the next few days that I feel like he would also appreciate.
Yeah. Count me in. Good.
All right. I guess we'll
All right.
square off to do that. I imagine since we're kind of close anyway, we'll probably just make a list for out of game for you, Arcadum, and then we'll
Sure.
just do it that way.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
I'll have to resolve a bunch of stuff over the next 4 days for people because I'm getting a lot of requests.
Oh. Also,
Angel loot?
yeah.
Oh yeah, the angel loot.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make that in 4 minutes, guys. So
Yeah, that'd be
Oh,
great. That'd be
no.
great.
Come on, Arcade. We believe in you.
But you should have it before next time. So no
You
problem.
have 9 minutes.
Right.
Okay, fucking like
no, I'm joking.
Wow.
I'm joking.
Jesus Christ.
I can pile on. So what were you doing during the last hour, Arcadum?
Oh my God.
Making the dark and light fight.
That's right.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's fair.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Uh,
Anybody
Also
else?
enjoying our fine roleplay and making sure the camera was moving around
Reading
appropriately.
all the text.
Yeah, doing my job. You know, that's
Doing
what I was
the
doing. What were you doing? Having a good time and playing as a player? Cool, awesome,
Yeah.
nice.
Waiting patiently for my loot. That's what I was doing.
Well, other people were role playing, and I have to be a cameraman, so.
I'm so proud of all the roleplay we were doing.
Yeah.
Hell
Very
yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some scenes there, some character progression like that, nodders.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta do a last set of push-ups. Oh, that sucks.
Oh.
67 total.
Ooh.
Those are terrible push-ups.
Don't look at
He
me.
like-
Is it coming
He
with
like
us?
strains his shoulder. Oh shit!
Ah! This was a mistake trying to do this many at once.
His hand slips on the rock and then he just tumbles down.
Fall off the pillar.
The shame. The disappointment is immeasurable.
Don't look at me. Don't
Yep.
look at me. Roll behind the pillar.
Santa
know
will
who
pull
saw
down
that?
his straw hat in remembrance.
You know who saw that? Ayaza. Watching
Yeah.
that whole thing.
This is
He
this
saw it, but
Skyrim?
he won't remember it though.
Is this Skyrim? Is my horse gonna report me to the authorities? Is that what it is?
I like that the only people
Stop
that
right
saw
there.
it was Ayaza and the freaking group from Trap. How did he manage to survive that fight?
Oh.
Good times.
Very good.
Good times.
Good session.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so quick little overview. Because you have successfully completed the side objective of winning over the Guild of Avarice, you have gained the following individuals to your, I guess, crew, if you want to think about it that way. You have gained Trepidation, Null, Hazard, Caution, Grief, and Denial. All of them are available to be used in your ally slot, as well as they are functioning like any other members of your crew. They can level up. They can
Defend our temple.
defend your temple, be equipped with gear if you want to give it to them, things like that.
Nice.
Very cool.
Hell yeah.
And since that storyline's been complete, I will fill out all their character sheets for you as well.
Thank you.
So you have a list of all their abilities and effects
Cool.
You're the man.
for the
That's
use
awesome.
in future encounters. So, to be clear, the party's next objective is to go after Dark and Light. That is happening. Yes?
I say yes.
For sure.
I'm
asking- I'm
area.
I'm
I
asking.
need to confirm some things between now and committing to that. There's some stuff that Sierra needs to do. I need to try to do contact other playing, get information on them. I'm gonna do my handsome level up soul crafting stuff. I need more information before I can fully commit.
There's prep,
Yeah,
but that would
that's
be the
prep.
next,
Okay, so
the next target.
yeah, I need to know what to prepare for your next part of your adventure. All that stuff is residual, and I don't need to prepare maps and stuff for it, most likely.
Regardless of what prep we need to do, is Dark and Light our next goal?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yes.
It is the preferred goal unless I feel like we're not strong enough to do it, because that is a very strong level boss.
Okay,
Mm,
you guys want to decide that and let me know?
Maybe.
For me, it's the other way around. Like, I need to know what our loot is. I need to know if I can
Yeah.
successfully go harvest all those souls. Those are the stuff that I need to resolve to know if we can do that.
Okay, well, what's your secondary option if you don't think you're strong enough for Dark and Light?
It was most likely, I haven't talked it over with you guys, it was most likely to go to Auschwitz, I think it was. It was to do one of the power level 10s, which we have to do.
Okay,
One was
Is it
Acceptic,
there?
the other was Sheen.
How far
Oh, she was
away
in
is that?
Auschwitz, not-
Sorry. Was that far? Auschwitz?
Sierra would teleport, that's what that is.
Yeah, we can
Oh,
make it.
okay.
It's just to do a weaker level angel that's on our list, instead of a power
thought-
level 14.
I thought there was another weak one in Oasis, but I might be misremembering.
Dark and Light's
No.
the one.
Yeah, it's the last one, yeah.
Yeah, if it's not Dark and Light, we'd be going for Sheen, probably, most likely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Next.
so
Okay.
Sheen,
Mm.
Chain.
Maybe.
I mean, if
Yeah.
it's possible, yeah, maybe we can even beat that before the 4 days and then see where we're at, you know?
Now you're pushing it.
I mean, if we got Acceptic and got Havaris's vestments, then
Oh, is Accepted the one
that would be one less suit that we'd have to get.
Mm.
I think the way I can frame it, Arcadum, is our preferred is Dark and Light. And if during this week when we are doing all this other stuff, we'll find what other lower level one we do as a secondary if we back out of that. Is that fair?
I mean, it's about what I need to order maps for. So
Okay.
I can order 2 sets of maps for 2 different angels, but it's like if I can't do all of it at once. I can't afford
Yeah,
it.
we're not trying to do all of it. So I'm saying Dark and Light's
No.
preferred. And then probably out of session, like probably actually right after this session, the group of us will decide out of character what's the lower level, power level we would go after.
Sure, that's fine. As long as I know before next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Got
We
it.
just have to talk about it. We need like 10, 15 minutes.
Sooner the better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like 10, 15 minutes after session.
Okay, sounds good. All right, well, I'm still going to prepare Dark and Light.
Mm-hmm.
In case it has an impact. I've already prepared Acceptic. And
Okay.
Cool.
Sheen
That's good
Sheen is like 70% prepared.
Okay.
So that won't really take me
Okay.
that long. I just wanted to make sure that there weren't going to be any hard lefts. And of course, I'll have to prepare Hadrian if you are going to travel, just in case.
Sweet.
Thankfully, his is a random encounter map, so that's not a big map expenditure. Anyway, sounds good to me. Okay. Good sesh, Reno.
GG's, y'all.
Good sesh.
Good sesh, good sesh, good sesh.
I'm so happy we defeated her. I've spent 7 days being like, let me do it. Put me in, coach.
Yep. 7 days I spent listening to Skyfall.
Okay.
7 days, you guys have been so patient with me as I freaked out in the chat.
I thought it was funny.
I'm over here doing napkin math, taking some drugs, doing more math, going to dinner, doing more math.
Going to business meetings and doing the math for the fight instead of
Thinking
listening.
about angel stuff in the back of my mind.
I know
we do it in one turn. Here's how we do it. We do it
And plus, our quarterly report is, I bet Vizen is vulnerable.
plan.
This is Waymaker explaining D&D falling speed per round to Ross. It
Lol.
So
wrong.
funny.
It was wrong.
was wrong.
That's true. Your whole dissertation, and you were wrong.
I know.
You were right. I was less right.
Yes.
Alrighty. Good game, guys. I'll see you in 2 hours for Dark Sermon.
Me.
See you later,
Very